of a gym, adults think of a place to exercise. There's another kind of gym. It's a sensory gym. One group is working to build one right here in Blaine County. And we have Chalice Savage, a board member with the A-Team Justice League, to tell us more about sensory gyms. So tell me, why is this so important? You're trying to build one here in the community. Why?
Yeah, this would be absolutely amazing to have for our kids. So many kids affected by autism and ADHD and various other developmental disabilities need a place to practice how to utilize their senses. It's very hard when a child reacts to clothing, tactile, or auditory processing disorder. There's a lot of different sensory issues going on. And when we can control how they process the senses, there's a beautiful side effect of being able to function.
You had mentioned that you have some of these things that you find in a sensory gym. You put them in your home. You have a rock climbing wall, a few other things. Tell me, though, why having a sensory gym like what we're seeing on the screen right now would add so much more and would help your son so much more?
You know, not everybody can afford to have these items in their own home. It's very expensive, and it's hard. It takes up space. So if we can help, if the A-Team can help provide these for our community, then we can all come together and we can afford it together.
Right. Yeah. And now there are some private places you mentioned where you can get therapy and you can they have little gyms for this. But the kind of gym that you want to create, what would be the benefit of that? Who could go there?
Well, absolutely any member of the A-Team. Ideally, we'd like to be able to open it up to the community and have people come just like they would a regular gym. But being able to control a lot of the other sensory factors that come in, like the sound, the music that's played in the background, the lights, and being able to control those things are vital for kids like us.
And you mentioned that you have two other kids, and so would all three of them be able to enjoy this gym, or is it primarily?
I would enjoy this gym.
Right. Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. It's just a fun place for all. Absolutely.
Have you been to a sensory gym like this somewhere else?
I personally have not been to a sensory gym. I hear there's one in Portland that I would like to definitely tour. But I've read all about them, and like you mentioned earlier, I have a lot of the equipment at home for our personal use.
Right. Well, there are a lot of people on your committee trying to make this happen, and I know it's going to cost about over $100,000 to make this gym become a reality.
Yes.
You have your 4th annual Ink for Autism coming up, and so for people who'd like to help out, you can support ATJL in their goal to build a sensory gym. You can get your tattoo this weekend at one of these parlors or go to their website at www.ateamjustice.org. We'll be right back with weather and more.